Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. I'm going to whip out a Leo reading. Okay. Let's check for Leo. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and House Stellium. For whatever reason. Okay. We're going to use the Banana deck. Okay. This is a Lepus Tarot. Okay. I never timestamp, or not timestamp, but I don't put any dates on these because I've been watching tarot readings for years now, and sometimes I'll find one that's like between 2 and like 6 years old, and I'll resonate with it. So I'm going to honor that time not being a linear thing process and just let it go. So whenever you find this, that's when it's supposed to be. So if this is 20 years in the future, I love you. Many blessings to you. Alright, what does the universe want Leo to know about frequency, energy, vibration, and how to communicate with the highest good? Okay. This first, that second. Hangman. Hold up, Leo. Okay. Okay. We got the Ace of Cups. I'm just going to show you the cards. Ace of Cups. Offer of love. Moving that to safer waters because you are taking someone with you with that offer of love. And it could just be that, like, you're getting messages of love or messages that are telling you, look, you probably want to go over here, and you're like, okay. And then in the bottom row, you have the Nine of Swords, the King of Wands, Death, and then you've got the Page of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords for the final. Okay, anything underneath? Yeah, 2. Okay. 2 of Swords. Choices. And it looks like you're making a ton of them until you get to the end here. Okay. So, Leo. So some sort of like message comes through, and it's not necessarily a happy message. For whatever reason, it's not happiness. Like, maybe it's a message that the little birdie put the little wafer in somebody else's cup of water instead of yours. And there's a big fish carrying it away. Oh. So, that looks like, I grew up Catholic, so that looks like a communion wafer to me. Your skin was on the line. Somebody's skin was on the line. And why does the bird look like got buckshot going? It's like Swiss cheese. The bird has got all those little holes in it. It's weird. But I love this deck for that reason. It's just weird. The sun's coming. Well, you're seeing it for what it is. You put your cup on the wrong fish? And now it's going to cost you some skin? Ooh. What's going on? I'm going to have to clarify that. But anyway, you're Holland took us with the Knight or the King of Wands here. You're taking the people you love to safer waters. Like, you moving. Like, okay, and you got Salamander over here helping you out. So, you're doing it right, Leo, whatever it is. You're standing on your throne. You got this. And then all of a sudden something happens, and you're like, it's like, just kidding. Like, something stops. Full stop. Full stop. Because then you get the Knight of Cups. And the thing about this is, look at the little flag thing, dude, over here. You see the little flag? That's a shark with bunny ears. Love this deck. I love this deck. But then you've got a new opportunity, but you feel like you're trapped. So you did rebirth this. You got your family to a safer place. Now you're waiting. Leo, you going through immigration or what? You're doing everything right here, and shit just keeps... Let's get some clarification. But yeah, it's okay. You're doing it right. You're doing everything right. I don't see you fucking up anything here. So don't blame yourself. Don't guilt yourself. Don't stress. Have faith that you and your loved ones are going to be safe, because they are. They're going to be just fine. It's going to take just a minute, though. Okay? Can I get clarification on this Two of Swords, please? Okay. Yep. King of Pentacles. You're keeping everything stable and steady. The Knight of Swords. You're not exactly mentally clear right now, but who the hell would be? But you're still nurturing, and you're still being nurturing and loving and leaving everybody better than what you found them. But you're using your wits and your power, your mental power. Even though it's foggy AF right now, even though you're still in this energy, this is how you're actually showing up. Because the two of Swords is the overall for the reading. So this is your energy right here. Jeez Louise. Look at you! You're freaking, like I said, you're handling this like a freaking... I gotta say it, like a freaking god right now. Look at that. Empress, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Knight. Even though the Knight's upright, given your current circumstances, I think that's more than fair. Dang, dude. Okay, Leo. You're standing your ground. You're holding your energy real good, with grace nonetheless. And you, my vicious little savage, need to wait. I know. It's going to be okay. Yes, it is. Okay. What's this Ace of Cups about? Oof. Five of Swords. Battle, struggle. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, it threw you. We got the Hangman again. Knight of Wands. Yeah. Wounded. This message wounded you. It made you hot, and it wounded you. Three of Cups. And the Nine of Swords. Ta-da. This whole scenario right here. So you had emotional support from the outside, though. You're getting emotional support from the outside. Yeah. Kind of threw you for a loop and kind of left you hanging again. But you picked up and moved on. Can I get clarification on the Six of Swords and the King of Wands, please? What does Leo need to know about that? Queen of Cups. Somebody in the boat is your partner, your beloved, your divine counterpart, whatever you want to call it, Ace of Pentacles. You're taking it forward to new opportunities. They keep giving you messages that are invaluable. So they're supporting you 100% through this. And they're not fussing and fighting. They're not arguing. They're holding their tongue. Leo, your beloved is holding their tongue. I know you're under stress right now, but you need to be there for them too and understand that they're going through it as well, okay? So support each other. Don't neglect each other's thoughts, feelings, whatever it is, okay? You got someone who very much loves and supports you through this. So understand they're right there with you, okay? Don't step into that energy. Support each other through it, okay? Yeah, you guys are holding back mental messages. Being these circumstances, if it is what I think it is, I will light you a candle, okay? You are my thoughts and prayers. Okay, so when we're going through this, right, we've got so much crap on our plates. Our entire existence is now completely threatened. We've been uprooted. We don't have any clothes, place to live, food, yada, 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 right? Okay. That's what you're at. You need to keep those lines of communication open. You need to be able to express to each other and your family members what's happening in your emotional waters. If you need to sit down and have a family cry or whatever it is, do it. This will bring you closer together and solidify your bond, and this will actually carry you through this faster. Okay. What else? The Hangman and Death. My death doesn't mean what everybody thinks it means, because you're coming out on the other side here. So. Okay. Strength in the upright infinity symbol. You see how your beautiful energy over here is getting translated out into the ethos and coming back to you. Okay. What else? 3 of Wands. You now have a new place to go. So I had to tell this to Sagittarius. What they need to start putting on these cards, people who are making tarot decks, Death never leaves without his sacred mate of rebirth. Never. You cannot have death and rebirth separate. And we've been doing it for way too long. Death has his beloved mate. And that's rebirth. So there's never a death without rebirth. And there's never a rebirth without death. Okay? So you are being given a rite of passage here. You are moving past your 2 of Wands, staring out, going, oh my God, what now? You've been given your rite of passage, okay? And it's going to lead you to the 10 of Cups. Emotional stability, because you have all of your beloved with you, okay? This doesn't have to mean a house, an income, food. This can mean the most valuable things on the planet aren't things. Okay? Okay. So the Knight of Cups is coming through, but he's got a shark on his flag with some bunny ears. So be careful the offer. Might want to reconsider. Now there's other tarot card readers that would read this completely different. Completely different, and that's totally okay. I'm giving you a different message. I know. Yeah, I got it in the works. Okay, so this guy comes in first, okay? Page of Cups, or Knight of Cups. He's coming in with an offer, okay? An opportunity, new and glowing. So you're feeling stuck. I'm going to draw on clarification. Can I get some clarification? Not half the deck, Leo. Everybody wants half the deck. I can't give you half the deck. If I gave you half the deck, it wouldn't mean anything, and I couldn't interpret it anyway. What does Leo need to know for these last 3 cards? The Knight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. What does Leo need to know? Okay, sorry. Okay. That's half the deck. Okay, they're telling me no on that one. The World, something's being completed. Mental clarity, communication, opening back up. 7 of Cups, options. You're going to have options. You're going to celebrate. The darkness is gone. And the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So you're going to probably have to go inside in here to decide which way to go. You're going to have to go inside. So as close as you are with your people you love right now, you're going to still have to take your own inner divisiveness and step into your own authenticity and power here. So when we have situations that are this dire and whatnot, the one thing you can keep in mind constantly when you're going through this is the highest good of all. We're working for the highest good of all, the highest good of all, the highest good of all. Because what's the best for you is typically what's best for everybody else. So what does that mean? No, it doesn't mean that, like, you know, what's best for you might be something that the rest of your family doesn't want. So how do you mitigate that? How do you come to an understanding? If they're like, no, we'd rather not do that, can we do this instead? But you're like, this is what I really want. So you write everything down. On the little slips of paper, write everything down that's in your highest interest and why you want to do these 2 different things, right? Write everything down. You put it in a hat and you draw it. And you read it off one after another. The reason why you put it in a hat is because you're going to mix that energy together and ask for the highest good of all. And then you're going to read them all and you're going to ask for the highest good of all to come through, and you're going to understand what the best course of action is. You're just going to understand. And you have to trust the process. You're going to have to trust the process of going inside and getting real and taking everybody's value system, needs to come into play. Okay, because you're dealing with this energy. It's not going to be that hard, but you're just going to have to consult as a unit. Don't break these bonds. Leo, I'm telling you, this might be a shithole situation, but you have found the freaking holy grail, the alchemy stone, whatever, the alchemist stone, whatever. You have the keys. You have walked through the door. You are standing in paradise. Don't betray it. Okay? Go inside and understand how to move this energy to put your value system up and out into the world, and then bring it back again. Okay? Now I'm going to go look at the floor and see if I missed anything. Okay. We got this. Okay. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. That's just telling you, don't put your pentacles where they don't belong. Don't put your value system where they don't belong. Keep this in the upright. Okay. Then you've got the Queen of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles in reverse, which means you're open to new values and new ideas. That's a good energy. And you're not walking away from this. You're not abandoning them. Good job. And you're not taking anybody else's except for who's coming with you through this. Okay? You're not taking any new adventures or ideas right now, except for what's in your Ten of Pentacles and your Ten of Cups circle. And you're going to come out with balanced values. Leo. Freaking warrior. Okay. I'm getting animal cards right now. What do we need to know for Leo in this situation? What do we need to know for Leo? What does Leo need to know right now from the great unknown? What does Leo's subconscious need them to know? What's coming in from the unknown? What's what this moon in reverse? There we go. Okay, we got the Black Panther and the Crow. Going into the big black abyss. Okay, 52. Okay. So, I'm going to try to remember to tell everybody this. When it comes to flowers, animals, pictures of animals, flower essences, whatever it is, crystals, whatever you want to say, they all hold frequency, energy, and vibration, which is the language of the universe. Okay? So if you get the ones you need around you, or even pictures of them on your phone, or what's in your immediate environment is there helping you. So if you can focus on that thing and just meditate with it a little bit, it'll give you its frequency, energy, and vibration, and you can use that as medicine and power. It's not woo-woo. It's not. I know people like to... Sacred geometry comes from stones. Most of the sacred geometry we know of exists in crystals and rocks. So, it's not woo-woo, kids. It's not. Pinky swear. Okay, meditate on the black cougar for a hot second. Oh, midnight cougar. Jaguar. I'm sorry. Jaguar and panther are apparently the same thing because it says jaguar. So jaguars are actually yin energy, which is the subconscious. Can't make this stuff up. Okay, so, oh, midnight jaguar, wash me with your courage and steel me with your grace so I may know the value of the void of time and space. Teach me all your lessons. How to face the dark unknown, and then let me bravely leap into the shadows all alone. Embracing the unknown. Black Panther slid silently through the bayou, her golden eyes catching the starlight, midnight fur soundlessly rippling over the stealthy sinew, muscle, and bone. She and her mate were the last of their kind in the homeland of Caddo tribe. The Panther clan had been honored and respected by the red people of the bayou for hundreds of years. Black Panther's medicine allows human beings to face their fears and dark behaviors, exploring those internal shadowy aspects of being. Most of Panther's tribe has been stalked and killed by the other two-leggeds, who had come across the big water and who had feared their own dark natures. Those people were in need of her healing medicine. That night, the Black Panther stood at the edge of the swampy bayou, sniffing at the night, trying to catch the scent of any newcomer, willing to go beyond their fears and trust her medicine. No, not on this night, but she would patiently wait for the one courageous explorer of the healing potential found in the dark of the unknown. The Caddo people called her clan the Black Panther, and her tribe was known as the Midnight or the Black Jaguar to the Maya. And the color black is honored by the red race. Darkness is the place for seeking and finding answers, for accepting healings, and for accessing the hidden light of truth. Black Panther teaches us through our dreams to delve into the places within ourselves that need healing. She shows us how to track the unfamiliar territory found on the journey of self-discovery and to fearlessly face the unknown. If the Black Panther has appeared today, it may be telling you not to worry about the future. Trust that you are not supposed to mentally, quote unquote, figure it out at this time. You may need to confront fears of the unknown, of being less than you truly are, or an inability to simply be. Let go of fears that appear as obstacles or barriers. Embrace the unknown and flow with the mystery that is unfolding in your life. The next step may be leaping empty handed into the void with implicit trust. In the stillness of the void, find the will to avoid foolish interruptions, going deeper into your own self-discovery and healing process. Here you will discover Black Panther's unexpected blessings. 24, the Crow. Crow. Are you cawing so I may know the secrets of balance within my soul? Or are you sending your sacred caw just to remind me of universal laws? There is a medicine story that tells of Crow's fascination with her own shadow. She kept looking at it, scratching it, pecking at it, until her shadow woke up, became alive. Then Crow's shadow ate her. Crow is dead Crow now. Dead Crow is the left-handed guardian. If you look deeply into Crow's eyes, you will have found the great gateway to supernatural. Crow knows the unknowable mysteries of creation and is the keeper of sacred law. Since Crow is the keeper of sacred law, Crow can bend the laws of physical universe and shapeshift. This ability is rare and unique. Few adepts exist in today's world, and fewer still have mastered Crow's art of shape-shifting. This art includes doubling, or being in two places at one time consciously, taking on another physical form, and becoming the quote-unquote fly on the wall to observe what is happening far away. The Europeans that came to Turtle Island were named the Boat People by Slow Turtle. Even with the knowledge of alchemy possessed by certain boat people, none had ever seen the powerful shape-shifting of shamans who utilized Crow medicine. Many boat people were frightened by what appeared to be animals coming into their camps or dwelling to discern their medicine. Crow medicine people are masters of illusion. All sacred texts under the protection of Crow. Creator's Book of Laws, or the Book of Seals, is bound in crow feathers. Crow feathers tell of spirit made flesh. Crow is also the protector of Ogala, or the ancient records. The sacred law belts, or wampum belts, beaded by native women long before the boat people or the Europeans came to this continent, contain knowledge of Great Spirit's laws and are kept in the Black Lodges, the lodges of women. The law which states that all things were born of women is signified by Crow. Children are taught to behave according to the rules of a particular culture. Most orthodox religion systems create a mandate concerning acceptable behavior within the context of worldly affairs. Do this, and so you will go to heaven. Do thus, and so you will go to hell. Different formulas for salvation are demanded by each quote-unquote true faith. Human law is not the same as sacred law, more so than any other medicine. Crow sees that the physical world and even the spiritual world, as humanity interprets them, are an illusion. There are billions of worlds. There are an infinite of creatures. Great Spirit is within all. If an individual obeys Crow's perfect laws as given by the Creator, then at death he or she dies a good medicine death, going on to the next incarnation with clear memory of his or her past. Crow is an omen of change. Crow lives in the void and has no sense of time. The ancient chiefs tell us that Crow sees simultaneously the three fates, the past, the present, and the future. Crow merges light and darkness, seeing both inner and outer reality. If crow medicine appears in your card spread, you must pause and reflect on how you see the laws of the Great Spirit in relation to the laws of humanity. Crow medicine signifies first-hand knowledge of higher order and right and wrong than that indicated by the laws created in human culture. With crow medicine, you speak in a powerful voice when addressing issues that for you seem out of harmony, out of balance, out of whack, or unjust. Remember that crow looks at the world with first one eye and then the other, cross-eyed. In the Mayan culture, cross-eyes had the privilege and duty of looking into the future. You must put aside your fear of being a voice in the wilderness and call the shots as you see them. As you learn to allow your personal integrity to be your guide, you sense the feeling of alone will vanish. Your personal will can then emerge so that you will stand in your truth. The prime path of true crow people says to be mindful of your opinions and actions. Be willing to walk your talk and speak your truth. Know your life's mission and balance past, present, and future in the now. Shape shift that old reality and become your future self. Allow the bending of physical laws to aid in creating the shape-shifted world of peace. Okay, Leo, that's your reading. Everything has a silver lining, and that silver lining will heal. And we've got very powerful creatures right now helping you out with that. Remember to look about you. Remember to observe your surroundings, both human and otherwise, nature. Notice the blades of grass. Notice the creatures. They'll help you. Okay? I love you. Keep your flame and have a good week. I'm going to go light a candle.